Hi guys, Nickelodeon here, Nickelodeon's gaming channel. Welcoming you back to another week of leveling with Vanilla WoW here with Ingvor on Vanilla WoW. Yeah. You may have noticed a slight change of environs. I do apologize. I got relegated to one of the back bedrooms for this week. I will be back in my living room following week or maybe the week after. But until then, enjoy the nice background scene that I have for me. Obviously, it's a storage room. So please don't mock me too hard about the chargers thing, because it's not my blanket. It's just blocking out the window so I don't blind you guys. Alright, so here we are. Let's get started and get logged in. Again, I want to thank you guys for... That's loud as crap too. I want to thank you guys for logging in this week and watching me. I do appreciate every single of you guys. Keep it up, please. Alright. We are in Westfall. Oh, yes. That's right. We are in Westfall. Oh, we were having an issue, I think. Alright, so we can go to Garen Stoutmantle. He's actually in the center here in Sentinel Hill. But we were wanting to do some of the side quests here. Like I said, this area in WoW 6 is... And actually, Sack of Votes here. We were leaving, I think, if I remember correctly. There are Sacks of Votes for the Old Blanchy quest. No, I don't want to... I'm sorry. I'm sorry, please. I beg you, forgive me. Alright, here's hoping I don't die. Come on, get that little flesh ripper. Get his little behind. There we go. Alright. So we're going to go back over here where it's a little safer. Let's see, what do we got? Westfall Stew complete. We did do that. The Forgotten Heirloom, which we can't get because the guys are so freaking strong. Let's try getting some of these sacks of oats. Oh god. Mortify us. So what we gotta do is kind of skirt around the outside. Why am I not attacking this girl? And we gotta try to hopefully pick up some of these bags from around the edge without dying to her. It's my hope, my thought, my wish. But we shall see. Oh yeah, now you want to run? No, I don't think so. Alright. So, how are you guys enjoying the Vanilla WoW? I'm finding it incredibly difficult. Almost to the point of tier-worthy difficult. God, there's just nothing here. I'm just going to have to... I don't know what. I don't want to fight all these frickin' Defias, but what I need to do is get to Sentinel Hill. Let's just do that, okay? Let's get to the road, run to Sentinel Hill. Let's get away from these guys. Maybe I can buy some gear upgrades or something. I don't know. I've got like 14 silver, so... Yeah, you're going. Don't you do it. Son of a bitch. I can't wait till I can just come back and just stomp the crap out of these guys. Stop it. Stop it. Thank you. Get out of here. I got tetanus, really? We're just going to follow the road. We're going to get to Sentinel Hill. There is a no... Oh, it's Soma Saldine. That's where I'm going to drop off one of my quests. Let's do that. If I remember correctly, the way the hubs were set up before was they give you a major quest hub, and they send you there first. And there are quests along the way, kind of like dropped in and throughout. But generally, your job is to get to the next town and then branch out from there. Let's turn in Westfall Stew. Help me make some Westfall Stew. Come back with the following ingredients. Somebody wants this stuff. Got it. Let's go ahead and accept the rest of her quests. Gore Tusk Liver Pie. The onions are peeled, the garlic is minced, the rosemary is crushed, the crust has been baked. Dill wheat is chopped, the gravy is simmering. Now all I need for my famous meat pie are 8 Gore Tusk livers.
Safe travels.
Well, alright. Alright.
Need help?
The Killing Fields. Look at what has happened to this place. These lands were once occupied by good farm folk, but the damn thieves have driven them all off. Not me, though, but it does seem that some harvest watchers have taken over the fields. If you're up to the work, I'd like you to go out and kill 20 of them. Come back when you're done for your pay. If you finish up with the ones in my field, clear them from the neighbors' fields as well. Wants me to kill 20 harvest watchers. I'll be able to get some cloth robes or some leather pants. Wow, be still my beating heart. Alright. Let's see what we got here. These guys are level 15s. Yeah, we are going to go shopping first, or try to anyway. 20 guys who are level 12. I mean, I'm going to have a hard enough time killing one that's level 12. We're going to run all the way to Sentinel Hill. Now, you may know in WoW 6, Sentinel Hill is completely surrounded by a wall now. And there are kobolds attacking it and things like that. But originally, Sentinel Hill was just that. It was just this tower and one small little town, one small little spot of town. I don't even think there's a flight point for here. I could be wrong. But, yeah, it's pretty desolate as far as stuff. And we will not be mounting until level 40, so we are going to be running everywhere. Yeah, lots of time running together. Now you may have noticed they replaced in WoW 6. Well, the quest givers in WoW 1 obviously were little dots, and they were replaced with question marks and exclamation points, and your nodes were little round dots now. So yeah, a little bit of a difference.
Well met.
Alright, let's report to Garen Mantle. Ah, so my friend sent you here. How kind. Well, the Stormwind monarchy has abandoned our cause. Now it's up to the people's militia to keep the land free from corruption. If our cause interests you, I can put the combat skills to use in the name of freedom.
Be careful. Greetings.
Alright. Has one goal, to defend the land of Westfall and return peace to the surroundings. Unfortunately, the price of peace is often blood. One of my scouts has brought word of a band of Defias trappers wreaking havoc nearby. I have reports of the Defias trappers sightings near the Jengolode mine to the northwest, as well as the Molson Farm and Furlborough pumpkin patch. If you seek to join our ranks, slay 15 of these trappers and 15 smugglers, then return to me.
Go with honor, friend.
Alright.
What can I do for you?
Stormwind has abandoned us. A foul wind of depravity rustles through the plains of Westfall. This was my homeland, and I will not turn back on the citizens who chose to remain here. We former farmers shall make our stand. Your task, should you choose to accept it, is to patrol down the grasslands of Westfall, track down and slay the vile gnolls that seem to be working in conjunction with the Dead Mines thieves. Bring me 8 gnoll paws, and I'll reward your bravery.
Have a good one.
Alright.
You need something?
A swift message. Although we don't get much from Stormwind directly, I do have contact in the city who helps supply us with armor. His name is Osric Strang. His shop, Limited Immunity, is in the old town of Stormwind. Our supply of armor dwindles, and I must contact Osric for more. Can you take him this note? The fastest way to Stormwind is through Thor, our Griffin Master. He's just down the hill. Bring him the note, and then take the Griffin to Stormwind.
Have a good one.
Well, I can do that. But as you see, Sentinel Hill, there's really not much here. There's a graveyard here, a couple buildings, one Griffin Master. And they actually moved the Griffin Master up here in WoW 6. But it used to be just down here on the hill. So, yeah, it's quite. They updated this area quite a bit. It definitely made it more user-friendly. Excuse me. So, we're going to be taking flight. Okay, we're getting quickly and look no further.
See you around.
A swift message. Lewis's note. Complete quest. For a small fee, you can take the Griffin to Stormwind, so you can deliver Lewis's notes to Ostrang. You won't get there any faster any other way. If it sounds acceptable, then please speak to me again when you're ready for the ride. I'll charge you a little bit, but trust me, it'll be worth it.
See you later. Good day to you.
Need a ride. We are off to Stormwind, guys. Here we go. The first trip to Stormwind, the capital city of the Alliance. Let's see how different it is from WoW 6. Alright. I think if I remember correctly, the main drag does not have statues on it. I'm not certain. I haven't done this in a while. You have to forgive me. But I'll be just as surprised as you are. Like I said, I started playing in Burning Crusade. Things were totally different. Even then. Because there was only Vanilla WoW and Burning Crusade at that point. So let's take a look-see. Here we come. Normally I would speed you guys through this, but this is the first time we're going there, so I want you guys to soak it in. Soak in the first flight there. Right there's the Westfall Brigade. Over there's the house we came from. Here we come over the hill. Stormwind City. Oh, nope, the flash statues are there. Not much has changed on the outside of Stormwind City from what I could tell. Oh, the tops, look at the tops of the walls look completely different and new now. Now remember, you couldn't fly here, so the tops of things oftentimes weren't finished because you couldn't get up there. And we're headed off to the old town right here. So yeah, like I said, oftentimes you couldn't get up to the top of the buildings because they weren't accessible. You couldn't fly, so they were left unfinished. Wow, that's a much lower drop than it is now. Whoa. Camera getting crazy on me here. Wow, look at this, guys. I haven't been here in so long. And, like, this building's closed. In WoW 6, currently, this building is closed. I'm curious to what it looks like inside. I haven't been in here. Oh, it's the auction house. Look at that. We've been looking for the auction house. Oh, wow. Alright. Yeah, they closed this off, and then they put the auction house stretching through this entire building. Okay. Yeah, now here's the main entrance to the current auction house. And this door's closed, so it stretches all the way back. Okay. There's the Bank of Stormwind. The innkeeper of the Gilded Rose. Let's go over here and sell some junk.
Supply only the finest goods.
A handful of oats, sell price. Alright. Let's get run over to Ostric String. As you can also tell in Vanilla WoW, stacks of 20. Now, not much of the city's layout itself has changed much. I mean, still the canals, there's still the towers. It just takes me back, and nostalgia is killing me right now. Got a big old poop-eating grin on my face. So we're looking for limited immunity. Okay. Effective hide, limited immunity. Here we are. And yes, you have to mouse over them to find out where they were going. And if you notice this area here, it's like it's a champion's house. Remember how in WoW 6 it's all opened up back here. You can go all the way outside. And here's for the Justice Vendor. And if you didn't notice, in WoW 6, these are all the fountains are fully functional. They all spit out water, and there's all that stuff. These don't do anything. They just are purely decorative. I'm not sure when they added the fountains, but...
What are you looking for?
Continue Stormwind. Continue. 7-5. Now, I've gathered into this crate everything Lewis asked for. Can you take it to him? If you've already spoken to Thor in Westfall, then you can take the Griffin back to him. Dungar Longdrink is our Griffin Master over in the Trade District. Speak with Dungar. Then get this crate to Lewis as fast as you can. We don't want our fighting men and women in Westfall to go without fresh equipment.
Be careful.
All right.
Hey there.
Then we shall do that. And we should have set our Hearthstone. Darn it. Because we could just hearth back, but now we gotta walk. That's okay. It's so wild. I'm like a kid in awe. I remember all this stuff being like this. It's so nice to to go back and see. I think this would be nice if Blizzard did the I don't know, I think I'll call them time walking instances or whatever. And warn people, if you try to transfer your characters to a time walking instance, your character will be moved to level 60. You'll lose all of your gear. It's not, we will bring them in, but you will lose everything. There's really no point to doing it. It's easier just to level 1 to 60. Don't give them the BOAs, none of that stuff. It's just like it's stuck in time. It'd be awesome.
What can I do for you?
Alright, so anyway, I'm just reminiscing, I apologize. Alright, the Griffin Master in Westfall is Thor. If you've spoken to him before, then you can take one of my Griffins to him. That's a good lesson to know. Griffins are always trained to fly to their capital city, but they will only take you to a remote Griffin Master after you've already been there. You have already been to Thor, so speak with me again when you're ready. Alright.
It's honor, friend.
Need a ride. Back to Westfall. Alrighty. I'm going to time lapse this for you guys. I think, oh no, we got 5 minutes left. I might as well just write it out. But I've been having a great weekend. Everything's been good. You know, I'm settling into my new job pretty effectively. I'm really enjoying it. It pays well for what I do, which is I work at a call center. I make $12 an hour. It's not bad for answering phone calls all day. So it's, you know, it helps put food on the table. It keeps me comfortable. Pays the bills. As much as I love doing this, unfortunately, it doesn't pay the bills. So I'm hoping there's a day that comes that I'm able to do that. But until that day, here we sit once a week. But I do love the fact that you guys watch my videos every single week. That does impress, and I love you all for it. I really do. But you know, until it is what it is, until it's not. So I do want to thank you guys again for watching all my videos every week. I've received an increase in my viewership, and I really just do appreciate it. All right, so back up the hill we go. And see, you know, with you not being able to drive or ride, oh, excuse me, itch my eye. If you're not being able to get on a mount, walking was the best way to slow you down. I mean, you can't mount up, you can't just ride to the next location. So it really is a way for them to control your leveling without having to directly slow your leveling. If that makes any sense. All right, here's the quartermaster. Let's see if he's got any quartermastery type stuff for me. No, he doesn't have any armor. Damn him. All right, let's run down the hill here. Now over here's an inn. Still the inn. I'm wondering, I don't see a furnace. There's a couple caravan wagons out here. I don't know if any of these guys sell armor. We're going to take a check here in just a minute. We're going to go make... Oh, there's a question here. Not a question here. Scout Galen. The Defiance front is constantly shifting. I've been following their movements for quite some time now. On a side note, I've ascertained that many members of the gang can be tracked by the red leather bandanas they wear. Bring me 15 of these bandanas, and I'll see to it you are rewarded. And I'll get me a good old pair of boots. That's nice. Alrighty. And here we go, the innkeeper. We're going to set our hearth.
Open for business. Go with honor, friend.
Take this in our home. Let's see if she has any goods for us, which it doesn't look like she has. 243. Actually, I'm going to probably buy a couple of these, or buy a couple glasses of milk too.
Be careful.
Just because sometimes running out of mana is being able to eat and drink are the most cost-effective ways for us to replace the mana, short of waiting. So I'm going to run over here to this caravan and see if they have anything for sale. I'm hoping to both trade supplies, bowyer, and a bread merchant. Ugh, really? I was really hoping for new weapons, to be honest with you. I should have bought some when I was in Stormwind.
What are you looking for?
Let's see. What does she got? Yeah, all kinds of stuff, don't she? Alright. Well, nothing, I guess. Nothing, I guess.
Well met.
So this is a barrel of milk. What can I do with it? Can I get milk out of it? Yes, I can. Oh, it's just one? Darn. That's alright. It's better than none. Just gonna put some food and drink in here. Now, like this WoW, as in current WoW. Oh God, I'm on fire. You can't eat and drink at the same time. So we get low on. I'm just gonna go to the inn. We're pretty much at our limit for today. I do want to thank you all for joining, watching, taking this travel with me all the way up to Westfall. I realize the video is not that eventful, but hopefully next week we'll get there. Again, I do want to thank you for tuning in. Please thumbs up if you enjoyed, thumbs down if you didn't, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, please. I'd love to get my face out there more. Again, it's Nickelodeon. I want to thank you guys for joining me. I'm signing off. I will see you all next week. You guys have an amazing week. I will see you next Sunday. Bye-bye.